Triple Frontier is directed and written by Chandor, and it's now streaming on Netflix. It stars Oscar Isaac, Ben Affleck, Charlie Hunnam, Garrett, Hedlund, and Pedro Pascal, who play 5 former Special Forces operatives who reunite to plan a heist on a multi-border, scarcely populated town in South America. And for the first time they undertake on this dangerous mission for themselves and not for their country. But as events take an unexpected turn and threaten to spiral out of control, their loyalties and morals are pushed to the breaking point. Now I was very excited for this film because not only do the trailers make it look really good, not only does it have a killer cast, but this director, Chandor, is very interesting. This dude started out with Margin Call. It was his first big film, and it was pretty okay. And then he did All Is Lost, starring Robert Redford, which was pretty damn good. And then he does A Most Violent Year, also with Oscar Isaac, which is an amazing film that everyone should check out. It's one of the earlier A24 films. And Triple Frontier does deliver when it comes to the cast. These guys are all great. Not only are they great individually, but they're great as a unity. We see their camaraderie, you explore their loyalties, their morals, how different and how similar they are to each other, and what each and every one of them want to take out of this mission. Why did they really come on this mission after being contacted by their former friend and ally, Oscar Isaac? These guys are fantastic, especially in the second half of this film. I'll get to my problems in a little bit, but there's not really much to say in the first half of the film, which is one of the biggest problems. The film doesn't really get going until around the 50 minutes, 1 hour mark. We get to see a lot of in between them, and we get to undertake on a dangerous journey because they need to execute this in a way that they were not expecting, and it creates a lot of challenges for our characters, which is the most interesting part of this film. It's seeing conflict, outer and inner conflict. There's really not much drama going on in the first half of the film, but in the second one we do really get to feel like we're there with them going through the ringer, and they do go through the ringer. The film does a great job at building tension, not only because of the unknown dangers that surround them, but also because of the difficulties and challenges that they find themselves having to go through as they try to get something to somewhere. I'm not gonna spoil anything. So to really address what I like about this film, I do have to transition into my negatives. The first hour of this film is basically just Oscar Isaac going to his former friends and asking them to help him out on this mission. They help him out, and eventually things start to go wrong. Things don't really go wrong in the first hour of the film, and that's not very interesting. What I really like about this film is when these guys were on the run without any help, on their own, just with each other, tensions building, and that's the best part of this film. They're supposedly on the run, but that also emerges some problems because we see who they really are. We see what really affects them, what really grinds their gears. The problem is that they are on the run. They are always afraid that someone is right behind them on their backs ready to stab them, but we never really get to see these supposed chasers. We never really get to see if someone is actually chasing them. And maybe that's the point of the film, to just explore the paranoia that they're feeling, but if that's really the case, that should have really upped the ante on that front, and it really doesn't. I think it's a really interesting one-time watch. Whenever this film amps it up, it's really good. It shows what it could have been as a whole. The characters are interesting, so is their struggle. Just surrounding them, there's not much to grab onto. I'm giving Triple Frontier a C. Guys, what did you think of Triple Frontier? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm 15 subscribers away from 1900. So please, if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and click the bell. And I hope to see you in my next video so we can be geeky united!